Hi and welcome back to Agrarian Skies. Well, as promised, I am ready to go on the Resonant jetpack, and to start with, we need to start with a leadstone thruster. Not a leadstone thruster, a leadstone flux capacitor, more to the point, which is this, which is easy enough. I have everything to hand for it. The amount of coal I had to grind up to get this much sulfur would just stun you. Just tons and tons and tons of the stuff. Now that gets used there, and that's used to make that, and that's tin, I believe, Invar, and that gives us a hardened flux capacitor, which is used to make a redstone one, which is 2 electrum, 1 diamond, and that. And now we need to figure out how to make this, which is not going to be that hard, but it does mean I have to make pyrotheum dust. And not sure if you remember, but pyrotheum dust is basically 1 crushed pulverized coal, 1 redstone dust, 1 sulfur, 1 blaze powder, and it gives us this, which I then get to drop in like so. Brought that in there, and these in, and we have a redstone flux capacitor. Phew! Now I'm going to need a lot more Enderium, so we are going to use what we have. I'm just going to make sure I don't need no, I don't believe I need the pyrotheum dust for anything else, so we'll just drop these in and we will make as much pyrotheum dust as we can. Okay, that's 57, which is okay. It's, well, at the very least, it's not terrible. And we're going to need this, and we're going to need pulverized tin in order to make our Enderium. But we're also going to need Resonant Ender, and I have used basically all but 1 stack of Ender Pearls to make this. This is what I have, and that's it. I actually need those Ender Pearls to power my tree farm, to get the last of the dirt that I need to make my grounds for Isengard. But I think we should be okay. We will see at the very least. And Enderium is used for other things as well, so it's not as if any of this will go to waste. It just won't. And yeah, that will do for now. It'll have to do for now. It's what we have. So go over here to the induction smelter. We drop these into place, and these. And before too much longer, we should have plenty of that. So just to show you what I've done over here while that's happening, I'm after taking away the fences here, and actually this section here is going to be turned into a cobbled section pretty soon. I am going to start expanding the farms around the back of my mob spawner and over to the trees, and to the tree farm on that side. I'm also going to expand that tree farm in a large way. I intend to set it up as a 3x3 so that you're more likely to have a tree pop up now and then, purely because we're going to need a lot of wood. I'm also going to be setting up actual crop fields. That's in the near-ish future. For the time being, we need to get our Enderium, and for the time being we will work with this because we have other things to make. So we will drop that in. Now I need to make 2 of these, so it's 1, 2, 1, 2. I believe those are, no, they're not those, they are redstone I thought I made redstone... yeah, redstone reception coils. I thought I'd made those. Obviously I didn't. I'm going to need 2 of those, so... well, at least that's easy. That is just some redstone and some gold. So we will just drop those in for the time being. I think it's that way. It is. Perfect. Okay, so back to this, and we'll drop that. So we need 1, 2, 1, 2. We need 1 each of these. We need 2 of these. We need both of those. And we need these along with 2 of these. And that should give us both of our resonant thrusters, and it does. So now all we need is 4, which we have. We can do this. We can do this right now. Redstone flux capacitor. And 1, 2. And there it is. Da 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 da. We have our resonant jetpack. And we're not going to leave it there because I'm sick to death of getting beaten to death by things. So one of the easiest things we can do now is to armor this. Now this will require obviously the induction smelter. So to start with, we're going to need tin and iron, and luckily enough I have spent a little bit of time making some iron because I was basically out of it. I'm going to need tin for that level, and then I'm going to need bronze, which is Tinker's Alloy. How much am I going to need? 10. That's easy enough, so that's just 1 of those and 1 of those. And then I'm going to need to make Invar, which again is 10, and that of course is again 1 of these and 1 of these, and then I'm going to need again 10 Enderium ingots, but I'll have those by that stage anyway. So let's see, I have 8 now, and I have 22 in here, and I still have plenty of pyrotheum dust, so I will be able to make more as I need it. So let's start. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have burst these, but anyway. Okay, so we will 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and that gives us iron reinforcing. So we will drop this in here along with the bronze. This won't take very long at all. Boom, done. Next, Invar, which is again, boom, it'll be done. And finally, we just drop in a little Invar and we get boom. And this should max it out. Now I'm not sure how we apply this. Now this is the problem. Shift for details. I wonder, is it like that? Like that? No. 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 Okay, maybe... hang on. Actually doesn't say how to use these. Okay, so I guess maybe you right click? Shift right click? Shift left click? No. Shift right click? No, that's not it. Great, how the hell do you use this? Use to create powered jetpacks. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. Why won't you let me do this? Okay, that is very weird. How in the world do you... Okay, it's used to make that, but it doesn't say how you use it to... Oh, that's annoying. That is very, very annoying. Well, anyway, what I can do is I can hop in here and charge this beast of a thing. I mean, this is going to take a few minutes. So in the meantime, I'm sure we can find something useful to do, and that useful thing is to make a... Well, first of all, to drop all this crap back in here. The Enderium can now go in there. Do I have any more in here? I do. And that can drop in there. And I need to make some normal rails. Aha. Okay, so it's just a stick and 6 iron. And how many does that give us? 16. Okay. So I already have 4 in there. 9 is... screw it. If I don't use it all, I'm sure I'll find a use for it. So we just drop that in like so, and split like so, and we add some sticks, and we are... Well, we're out of iron again, but it's all for a good cause. So drop this in here. Drop this in here. I did not mean that to happen. Now, do I have any... Let's see. Oh my god, all that time, and it's only up to 1.5 million. That's a little scary, actually. But on the plus side, it should mean that I only have to recharge very occasionally. I hope so. Okay, I'm probably going to need those, so that's okay. And... aha, perfect. And I'm going to need some of those as well. And... yeah, I think that's about it. Now, I'm not doing this in this episode. This will be the next episode. I'm just going to sort out my stuff for it. We are going to start building our railway system. I've done some looking into it, and I've learned enough to feel confident to do this. So, apparently, if you use a backstop of solid blocks with powered rails, 3 apparently will get it up to full speed. I'm going to use 4, and then you use 1 of these every 32. Apparently, though, I'm going to use, because I have so many of these, I'm going to use 1 about every 10, or maybe every 15, and it's Minecraft, every 16. And I'm going to use a block of redstone underneath it to power it. Now, I know that's wasteful redstone, but it also means I'm not going to have ugly, horrible redstone torches running up the center of this, not after I put so much work into making it look good. And of course, this is where they will terminate. I am going to somehow figure out a way to have auto dispensers that will send a minecart back and forth, but yeah, for now that will do. Actually, I'm going to sleep. I think sleeping would be a good idea. If my voice is a bit crackly, it's because it's 4 in the morning and I can't sleep, which is why I'm up doing this. But yeah. Oh, where am I going? Okay. Now let's see where our resonant thingy has gotten to. Oh my god. That is just... Aha! It worked! Okay, cool. Now I wonder how much armor this is going to give me. I've almost got full armor. And let's see, how does it look? That's not it. That looks kind of badass, actually. It looks okay. Now, ooh, F and C. Now, 27. I was getting a drop of 1% about every 3 or 4 seconds before. It's now taking about 10 seconds. So yeah, that is going to last a lot longer between charges, but it is going to take a lot more power to charge. Now, the reason I brought these here is they're the last of my ender pearls, and this is... actually, I think 4 will do for that, because it's pretty okay. This, on the other hand, is not in any way okay. I can dump that out and dump that in, and just get that little bit more juice out of it. 3 million. That's okay. See what else is there. I'm trying to think what else is there that I've done. I haven't actually done very well. I've done quite a bit, but most of it is stuff that's kind of invisible. It's been getting stuff in place. I imagine this is getting pretty full. Yeah, this is half full. This has been a long time getting to this point, but we will do a little bit now before I log off, just so that we don't actually max that out, because that would suck. That would both suck and blow. Okay, there. And we're there. Okay, so we will run this up very quickly. It's weird. It's kind of strange sometimes the way that chunks load. Ooh, that could have been unpleasant. Okay. Hang on. How the hell did that happen? Ah, of course, I ran out of blocks at an earlier juncture. I'm actually going to have to expand the storage on the obsidian generator, because it is generating obsidian at, well, really a obscene rate. I have to admit, it is obscene the speed at which it's generating it. Obsidian. Okay, and that one's done. Wow. I actually can't believe I'm getting this. Why is that? Yeah, I thought I had that finished. It's just chunks not loading properly. Yeah, it's kind of obscene how quickly I'm getting this done. I'm really amazed by how fast it's generating cobble. Or obsidian, not cobble. Bloody obsidian. Okay, and down, get into a good position, and go for it. Could be wrong, but I think this might actually be a little bit faster than the hardened one. Okay, and we are getting there. And bear in mind, this is only the first half of this tower. Now, admittedly, I'm going to be using less blocks after this point, thankfully. But even so, this is not a small project, to say the least. Oh, come on, popping. Yeah. So the way I envision this is that is going to slope inward, and it's going to join into the tower before it goes up a bit more, and then it'll flare out at the top. It should look quite good. I hope it will. I've certainly put enough work into it for it to look good. But we'll see. And after this, of course, we will get back to like the serious the quests, and I really high up on my list of priorities is getting a big reactor up and running, because one thing this jetpack definitely proves is you are going to need a truly hideous amount of power to run them, and that being the case, well, I better provide, hadn't I? Otherwise I am going to be walking everywhere, and walking sucks. Oh, why did it do that? I'll dig that up later. God's sake. Ugh. Okay, and that's another nice chunk done. And I should actually point out that this is back on normal mode. I think I've basically reached a point where it's almost safe to do that. I won't lie and say that it's completely safe, because it's not. I'm still at a point where I am going to die frequently, but on the plus side, I think with the armored jetpack I have at least somewhat a better chance of survival. Certainly hope I do. Oh, come on. Why can I not hit these? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I will not be very long in getting this finished, I don't think. Although I still need probably another 2,000 or so just to finish off that segment. But we really are getting there. Tower is coming together. The obsidian generator is running well, I believe. Oh, am I not? That's irritating. And this is one of the things that drives me nuts about Minecraft Reloaded. There are certain things it just does not like doing. And one of those things is loading up terrain smashers working. Anytime I come over here, there's usually at least one that's gone, and as you can see, there's another one that's switched off. And while that's okay, the one only barely keeps up with my cobble usage, and I really do need to keep on top of that, because, well, as much as cobble is hopefully is soon to become much less important, it's still important. Well, anyway, I think we should leave it there for today. I will of course be back tomorrow with the next episode, and well, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm very happy with my brand new jetpack, and well, tomorrow it's time to lay a railway. Hooray! So have a great evening, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye!